Hey guys, it's Callum here. Welcome back to the channel. I knew this was gonna happen. So it's been nearly 24 hours since Rosa aired last night, Doctor Who episode 3, and obviously, like I said yesterday, I didn't like the episode and I gave it a 6 out of 10, and I explained things I didn't like about the episode. And I still hold to most of those things. I think the emotion is still quite forced, and I still feel like the writing isn't fantastic and stuff. But I have just rewatched the episode, and I like it more. I think when I watched it yesterday, I wasn't in the right mood set, and I think I wasn't expecting that kind of episode. I am glad that loads of people loved this episode. While I don't agree that this is a 9 or 10 rated episode, I think there are episodes way better than this. I'm glad there are so many people that enjoyed this episode. Because even if I don't like the episode, I want other people to like it. Unless it's an episode I really hate, like Hellbent, Sleep No More, The Girl Who Lived, the Woman Who Died, or whatever. Those, I like how I listed basically series 9 episodes, so but it just but if it's an episode like this that I don't hate, I just want to say that I don't actually hate this episode, and I didn't hate it when I watched it yesterday. I just wasn't a fan of how it was executed. I think in my rewatch I understood. I think the execution was actually better. I think was a bit harsh on it. I think the actress who plays Rosa Parks is very good, and I'm convinced that is Rosa Parks. I rewatched it, and at first I wasn't a fan of I wasn't a fan of Cole's performance as Ryan in this episode. Rewatching it, I still felt he was a bit iffy. I still don't really like that I still don't really like that Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks line that Ryan had. I think that's just a bit. It's just a bit much, I think. But I do think that his performance is better than I originally thought. I still think Yasmin is underdeveloped, but her performance is still good. Graham, I actually quite enjoyed in my rewatch, and I think that the Doctor. I enjoyed the Doctor more on my second viewing. I think that scene with her and Crisco, I actually remember his name now, I think that scene in the warehouse I really liked. There was nice little moments in there that I really liked, that made me think, okay, yeah, this is the Doctor, without having her say, "I'm the Doctor." Something that would happen in the Moffat era. So I'm very happy that it was very different. I definitely enjoyed this episode on my second viewing a lot more, but I still hold the fact that I think the emotion is forced and that the direction isn't fantastic, and I think the writing is still a bit off. I just feel, while I don't think this is like a 9 or a 10 or anything, I think there are, for me personally, I like certain things when I expect something from Doctor Who. I like Vincent and the Doctor. I think it's a great episode. I do not hold it in my top 10 episodes of Doctor Who or anything, because that's not what makes me like Doctor Who. That's not what makes me love the show. I love episodes like Bad Wolf and Parting of the Ways. I love episodes like Doomsday. I love episodes like Heaven Sent. I love episodes like Silence in the Library. Those kinds of episodes are my favourite episodes. I love a good historical episode in Doctor Who, like Vincent and the Doctor and the Shakespeare Code. I actually do quite like the Shakespeare Code, but they're not my favourite episodes of Doctor Who because that's not what I look for in an episode. I like it being about the Doctor. So, but rewatching it, I think I much preferred it. But rewatching this episode, I have a better understanding of it. Also, like last night and today, I watched a lot of people's reviews on the episode, and I did get to hear why people liked it, and it made me think, like, it made me rethink in my head, maybe was I a bit too harsh? I still agree. I still think that the emotion is forced, and that the execution isn't fantastic, and the direction and the writing isn't fantastic either. But I have a better understanding for the episode, and if people really like that kind of thing in an episode, how it's educational and stuff, which is fantastic. It's really good that, because obviously this show is a family show, and so kids are going to watch it. It's great education for them, and that's what I like about the episode. But just as an episode of Doctor Who, when I'm comparing it to other episodes, it's nowhere near one of my favourite episodes. It's a good episode. I didn't think it was a good episode before. I thought it was just okay. Now I think it's a good episode. So I'm gonna redo my rating. The rating I would give it is a 7. The rating I would give it is a 7 out of 10. A whole point up from what I thought yesterday. The reason why I preferred the Ghost Monument and the Woman Who Fell to Earth, mainly because it was a bit more Doctor Who than this episode, but that does not detriment the episode itself. I still enjoyed rewatching Rosa, and I still think that on second viewing, that is just a better experience for me. It's just those kind of episodes aren't my taste. And it doesn't necessarily mean I don't like the episode. I think this is a good episode. I've rewatched it, obviously, like I said. And I'm glad I did. I really am glad that I did. But it's not an episode I'm going to be revisiting very often. But overall, I think going back was a good idea, and I have a better appreciation for the episode itself. That's all I really have to say. I just wanted to do a video where I just looked back on it, an episode I'm not really sure about, and just see if I was a bit harsh on it. And I do think I was, but I still think the negatives are still there. I think, like I said, forced emotion and writing direction and all that kind of stuff, like I've said before. But I am glad that I rewatched it. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and comment on what you thought of my redux on this review. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you on Sunday for the next episode of Doctor Who, and hopefully I'll actually like it a bit more than Rosa. See you guys then. Take care.